I think it started way back when I was a kid. Growing up in my home, my father owned a Super 8 camera, a film camera, well before video. And I grew up in front of a camera, essentially. He also had a film projector. And this is well before the days of VCR and DVDs and all that stuff. And we would be at home and we could watch Star Wars whenever we wanted. We had a very popular home in those days, growing up in the 70s actually, and early 80s. Um, and I think that's where I developed my love for film. And I remember even at an early age watching film and figuring out what kinds of films I would want to make. When I graduated high school, trying to figure out what I was going to do, I didn't have the money for college, so I joined the Army. And then after the Army, I joined the Coast Guard, where I developed a taste for the life-saving service. I became a medic, and that's where I stayed for over 20 years. My fascination for film never went away. I actually started my own meetup group where we would meet at a movie theater and then we would watch a film and then we'd go to a restaurant and talk about it. And me being an introverted person, it was great because I got to learn about people through film. And my wife, who is a people person and not a film person, got to learn about film through people. So it was a great experience. And that's just one example of why I love film. When I watch a film and everything works and it draws out those emotions that it's supposed to, a tear wells up in my eye. Not because it's a particularly sad film, just because I am in awe of the power of film, what it can do. I am going to be a part of that. I'm going to retire from the military in a couple years. That's why I started this program. And after 27 years of being in the military and serving my country, I think it's time for me to do something that has always been my dream. And that's what I'm doing now. I want to make films that excite people. I want to make films that make people excited for being human and for being alive. Films that point out the human condition. I think that's extremely important in today, that make people think, that challenge them, whether they're documentaries or dramas or whatever. I also want to make them fun and funny. Fun and funny. Two good things to have in a movie, I would say, no matter what it's about. So that's who I am as a filmmaker.